Hello, Big Yumbo here. I'm going to show you all the stuff I got on my trip to Arizona this last weekend. All right. I want to start out with my favorite find of the trip. It was our last thrift store that we went to in Arizona, and it was pretty good. This is a 60s health knit crew neck sweatshirt. Look how long the ribbed cuffs are in the ribbed waistband. That's a good tell for an older sweatshirt. Also, this is on the an all cotton tag, and it doesn't have any RN care instructions. I'm pretty sure this came straight out of one of those plastic packages. Like back in the day, pretty much all the clothing you bought that was considered like underwear or casual wear came in like plastic wrap. And I think Goodwill pulled this out of the plastic wrap. It got donated totally dead stock because you can just see how it was folded. Like there's still all these perfect little folds on the sleeves. And like look how deep those folds are set in on the back. I mean, this isn't super valuable, but it's the oldest sweatshirt I've ever found. And I looked at a bunch of, Japanese websites and shit to verify that this is a 60s tag. I think the slightly later ones that ran into the 70s that look like this have 100% cotton. And then after like 71 or whatever, that's when you start seeing like care instructions and made in USA and all this shit. But so I'm pretty sure this is a 60s. Let me know if you're a true vintage guy. And if you are going to tell me that this is not 60s, I need a link to your Instagram so I can verify that you are an expert. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep calling it a 60s sweat. But yeah, they used to come in packages kind of like this. Like here's an Aero sport shirt. I think this one's 50s. Let me know. Anyways, back to the Arizona stuff. This was the best find. It's going to go just somewhere else. Or it was probably maybe not the best find in terms of money, but it was my favorite find. What else we get? A lot of this stuff is going to be super basic. We got some Lululemon, I don't know, probably like commission shorts or something. Oh, and I'll show you the prices. They had a 20% off coupon at all of the Goodwills. You just go to a website called you just type in Goodwill coupon and click on the coupon and make the cashier scan it. I didn't really know about that till the end of the trip. So most of the stuff I got is not 20% off, but the prices are still pretty solid. Last summer, these had a super good sell-through rate. They're just American Eagle cargo shorts, camo cargo shorts. So we found a pair of those. This brand is called Under 5'10". It's for men who are under 5'10". They make like super short inseam pants, little shirts, stuff for like these. These would fit me. What else do we get? Some Steo cords. This brand's super good. It's an outdoor brand. This is my first time finding pants from them. Usually I've sold like jackets, kind of like stretchy shirts. These will probably go for like $35, I'm guessing. This one is cool. If you play guitar, you would think this is cool. It's Mullard. It's a company that makes tubes for amplifiers. It's not too vintage. It's on like a Y2K tag. I think it's cool. But I have weird taste in shirts. Girlfriend found this one for me. Like the prices at some of these places are crazy. That's 20% off of that as well. This is just a 90s, what is it, Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's supposed to be a chili dog. That's for me to wear. Because I like wearing crew neck sweatshirts with no shirt underneath. Like the sweatshirt is the shirt. Just got a Lululemon flannel. These actually don't do as good as you'd think. Probably like 25 bucks for that. We got a Wallace and Barnes knit crew neck sweater. 20% off of that. That's like the upscale line of J. Crew. If I had to guess, this is probably at least a $50 sweater. Super heavy. Kind of a really pretty knit. It's blue, black, and beige. Just some 511 pants. Only grabbed them because they were cheap. 20% off of that. On vacation, I try to just grab stuff that's cool, that I like. But in this particular region of the country, they just had a lot of really good bread and butter stuff for pretty cheap. $3.99 on a Viore polo. 20% off of that as well. More be I don't like the term bread and butter. I'm gonna call it something else. I gotta think of a word. So Patagonia Capilene quarter zip. 20% off. Oh, this one's sick in my opinion. For like $3. Nice loop collar camp. Probably a 70s one. Maybe 60s. There's no the brand tag is gone, but just based on this material tag, I would probably go 70s because it says polyester, not some weird term for polyester. Like in the 60s, they'll call it like Dacron and all this weird stuff. Yeah, but it's a really pretty shirt. And this is that loop collar I'm always talking about. That makes vintage button-ups worth grabbing, usually, for the true vintage ones. I would say that's true vintage, but it's probably not 60s. Just a polo Ralph Lauren, little cotton track jacket. It's cute. Hey, Viore. I don't know what this one's called, but I'm guessing it's at least 50 bucks. Little Viore lightweight windbreaker jacket, camo, for let's see, $8. That's amazing. Good condition too. Here's another little vintage one. Outstanding price on that. I don't know if you can see it. 20% off of $4, whatever. I'm not going to show you the price on everyone because it's kind of annoying. This is just early 2000s though. This kind of reminded me of the Princeton one that I sold though, with the big letters. I'm sure it'll be at least 25 bucks. Oh shit, I just realized. It's totally chopped here. I can actually probably fix that with my sewing machine. But now it's worth like 15 bucks. What else we get? An icebreaker jacket. Men's medium. It's like merino wool lined windbreaker. Super sick for $8. Yeah, Arizona is really cool. We went down to Gilbert is where we stayed with some like family friends. Pretty much went just to go thrifting, but you know, we hung out with them a little bit. I could have stayed in Arizona indefinitely. Just a Patagonia Capilene shirt with a graphic, probably like 20, 25 bucks. Yeah, here's a Y2K. Probably put this in my car for somebody who wants it. It says Ages of War. I found stuff that said War of Ages and Age of War on eBay, but nothing for this. It's either a card game, a video game, or a metal band. I don't know. Just early to mid 2000s Gildan tag. I have a 2011 Funkadelic shirt with the same Gildan tag. So it's like probably around the 2010s. Whoa! This is just for decoration. What else we got? A Lululemon metal vent tee. Only grabbed it because it was so cheap and I had so many other good things in the cart. A reversible Eddie Bauer First Ascent vest. This is the main brand of, or the main line of Eddie Bauer that I grab for thrift store prices. And it wasn't even really expensive. It was 20% off of $7. Girlfriend found a bunch of these in there. They're super sick. I think I just kind of collect fabric and bags and stuff. So I might just hang these up on my wall. I have one bandana hanging up on the wall that I think is pretty sick. I think I got this at the flea. I just really like this one. I just grabbed the Made in USA bandanas with like cool Western prints. And that is what these are. This one's like cool native, almost like Alaskan with these guys. That's cool. These are all $1.49, 20% off of $1.49. They're just cool bandanas. And as I continue to go bald, I might just become a bandana guy like Bret Michaels and just wear cool bandanas. This for $2.49. This one's from 1983. Chocolate chip beanie hat. I sold one of these for like $40, I believe. So, super cool. It's not a good size, though. It's kind of small. It's a 7. This is one of the few items I really paid up on. $20. 20% off of $20 on this one. It's a Lululemon jacket. It does not look like a Lululemon jacket. This is the first men's red Lululemon jacket I've ever seen. But I sold, I'm pretty sure, the same one for like $125. I'm thinking it's probably goose down. Let me look. Gray goose feathers. Oh yeah, 85% gray goose down, 15% gray goose feathers. So this is probably a $100 jacket at least. From Lululemon. You could just tell by these buttons right off or these zippers right off the bat that it was Lulu. Yeah, they're more like tech, advanced, nice material things. Putting that over there because I got to wipe off some stains. Their nicer things sell for quite a bit. These, got 2 pairs of these. The Goodwills are cool there. If it's missing the tag, they'll still sell it to you. They don't do that here. 20% off $8.49 on some really nice 36 inseam small waist 13 MWs. These are, maybe these are 936s. Yeah, these are 936s, which is a cowboy cut slim fit, which still sells just as well as a 13 MWZ. If you got the good colors, good size. So we got 2 pair of those for the same price in good colors. Those are probably $30, $35 pants. Girlfriend grabbed me this one, 20% off of 5. It's probably like, it's not made in USA, is it? No, it's probably like Y2K era. Wrangler, cool print, pearl snap. Super cheap. Girlfriend found this one as well. 20% off of, actually no, sorry, the blue tags were all 50% off. So if I've shown a blue tag, the blue tags were 50% off, and I think orange was at like $1. So this one was $4.50 for a nice loop collar camp Ralph Lauren shirt. Yeah, and anyways, about Arizona, me and girlfriend were talking. We were like, we could see ourselves living here. It is awesome. Fun story about this one. We went to one Goodwill. I think it's the only Goodwill where we didn't buy anything. I went in and there was a dude, clearly a reseller. Big, tall guy, had headphones in. He looked at me, I looked at him, and he had like shirts stacked up on the handles of his cart and all around his cart. And I was, peeping around at what he had, and he had like, it was definitely like 50s or 60s at least, Hawaiian shirt. The print wasn't like crazy or anything, it was just floral. But it had like a really nice kind of yellowed out tag. And I was super bummed, and I was barely even really looking, and I was just kind of like doing that in the store. But then we go to the next store, and the cool thing about the thrift stores there is that like you go to one Goodwill, you look on Google, there's 4 thrift stores within 10 minutes of you, everywhere you go in Phoenix. It was so sick. There's so many thrift stores there, and they're all close together. It's not like that here. You have to drive 20 minutes to go to in between each store. It's horrible. But at the next store, girlfriend found me this one, which is going to be a late 60s, early 70s Ko Aloha. I have another one of these in the closet. Look at the print on this. And it's cotton. I wish it was rayon. But the print is insane. So girlfriend really saved the day for my mental health when she found me this one. I think I gave her a hug or a pound. Good job, girlfriend. I have another one of those from that brand. And then I have a friend who found one. It was dated like 1972. So we know at least early 70s on that same tag. And then this one, let me see. Same tag. This is probably my coolest Hawaiian shirt. This surf competition at a pipeline ran from like the 50s to 1971. So the latest this one can be is 1971. I have no proof that there's any of this tag earlier than that. So we're trying to find another shirt with this tag dated earlier than 71. So I can verify that this tag was around in the 60s. Because I'd much rather have a 60s Hawaiian shirt than a 70s one. I'll take 1969. When I showed that shirt in one video, that surf one, some guy was like, "Oh, bro, trying so hard to call a 2000 shirt from the 60s." I was like, "Oh, no, it's, we used some sources here. I did research on the surf competition. It's a weird, obscure surf competition that they're not going to make 2000 shirts with that." So it is a true vintage Hawaiian shirt. Here's more true vintage from the racks. Oh, we paid 20% off of $6 on this one. This one is honestly insane. This is a keeper. Look at the print on it. It's beautiful. So we're going to put that in the keeper pile. This probably isn't a keeper, but it's cool. We got this old made in England. And you can also tell by the construction and the buttons on these old shirts. Look at this one. It's a weird made in England printed button up. It's got that old style collar. Like that weird short collar, which is why I think it's probably 60s rather than 70s, because they get big in the 70s, the collars. It's cotton. It's got this crazy looking tag. I don't know if you're from England and you know about this brand. Let me know. Look at, there's like little chore pockets on the front. Down here. And then we got one weird long pocket on the chest for like a pipe or something, I'm guessing. I don't know. I might keep that one too. That one's pretty cool. Oh! Alright, this decoration is causing issues here. Are we still recording? Alright, it's already been 20 minutes and I barely showed anything. We got to speed it up here. From a Goodwill, just a Patagonia, another 20% offer of a 12. This is probably a Fjord flannel. There was two of them there. I only grabbed this one because they were a little pricey. But because this one was thicker and had two pockets and just a better print. There was another one there. It just didn't feel or look as nice. So we left that one. The Fjord flannel is pretty good. Pretty much every Patagonia flannel I look up is called the Fjord flannel though. So a little snort of vodka. What else we get? More, not even very old Wrangler, but sick Aztec print. I didn't find as much Western stuff as I had hoped. Oh, here's another Western though. This brand is a Bolo. It's called West Major. My first time seeing it. I don't think this was 70 or 20% off at this store, but West Major. Look it up. West Major Pearl Snap. I think this is like an $80 to $100 shirt. Made in USA. I don't know much about that brand, so there's not much to say. Oh, sick find by girlfriend right here. This is probably top 3 finds of the trip. It's a Patagonia huge blanket. Made in USA. This one was 20% off of $5.49. And it's in the sage green, like military color. This is what you find all their little fleeces for the army. They're all in this color. So I don't know if this is It's also the same color as on like UCP and the Air Force Tiger Stripes. This is probably Air Force since I think they have an Air Force base there. Well, I don't think this is technically military. I asked Mike in Mexico. But just based on the color, which you literally never see this color in the wild, this sage green. I don't have anything to show you. Well, I guess these are kind of sage green. It's hard to... You don't find any Patagonia this color. Unless it was like one of those things that were sold on military bases. I would guess that this is a civilian thing sold on a military base. That's just my guess. That's what I want to believe. But I asked Mike in Mexico and he said he does not think it's actual issued military stuff. Because usually that stuff doesn't even say... It doesn't have a Patagonia logo like that. It'll just say like... What is it? Like Hidden Arrow or whatever the fuck? Lost Arrow. Or it'll say Patagonia small under the maker's mark thing. Looked these up. These are Fabletics pants. New with tags. I was like, oh, I guess I'll look them up. Because I couldn't find anything in this thrift, really. I think this is the only item I got at this one. I can't remember if this one was 20% off or not. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. These sell for like 39 to 50 bucks in this size. They are the only pants. In a 38. They sell for that much when they're new with tags. So that's cool for me. 11 into 35, 40, 50. $5 on some Viore pants or Viore shorts. Can't remember which one those are. Don't really care that much. Look this one up. I was surprised at how good the Ariat FR Henleys are doing. Super good sell through. Super good prices. Like this is going to sell for probably over 30 bucks, which is better than I can guarantee on a pair of Ariat FR pants right now. Like their shirts and their jackets and upper body stuff seems to do quite a bit better than the jeans and the pants lately. So grab that. Looked up these. They are just some... What is the brand? Legends. Legends athletic shorts. The best way to look it up is to put quotes around Legends. Quote, Legengs. Quote, athletic shorts, men's, XL or whatever you happen to find. And then search that. Sort low to high to get rid of the other stuff. Yeah, that's how you look up sell-through rate, but whatever. But Legends shorts. Good sell-through. Probably go for like 25 to 30 on those. These were one of the few items I paid up on. I had a 20% off, but it still is going to be like 20 bucks for this. These are Alpine Star. They're jeans, denim jeans with hip pads. This is probably Kevlar lining. These should go for like 75 to 100 bucks. New, these retail for like 250. All right. What do we get? We got a Brooks Brothers. When I searched this up, I put Fair Isle. Brooks Brothers Fair Isle wool sweater vest. Super good comps. Probably about 40 bucks for this. Yeah, not much to say about that. Here's a Maceo women's pullover, or not Maceo, it's Massade women's pullover. It's a golf brand. From my in-thrift store research, the women's stuff typically tends to do better. I sold a women's sweater recently for like 50 or 75 bucks. So this, I think this has a couple little stains on the front, but we grabbed it. You're gonna list it for like 50 bucks. What is this? This one was hard to look up. I hate this brand, really. It's a lot like Built. It's Cuts. I couldn't really get a clear picture of how well this would sell. This stuff used to be pretty good, though, and it was $6. I'm thinking like 25 to 35 bucks. Let me know, have you sold a Cuts clothing lightweight hoodie recently, and how much did it sell for? Oh, that doesn't have a stain. So we can stack it. I have so much shit. I don't really have to go thrifting for quite a while. This is a weird, guess which brand these are? It's a classic American brand. Guess. They're Woolrich. How weird is that? They're just like some little weird shorts in like a baker cut. With like the lattice on the pockets and the patch pockets on the front. Like kind of like military baker pants. Yeah, they got one of these old Talon 42 zippers. I don't think they've ever been worn. I don't know. They're probably not worth anything, but they're cool and I had to grab them. I could probably figure out exactly where they're from or a good guesstimate based on that tag. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Maybe if they fit, I'll wear these. These would be kind of wacky, though. All right, onward. We have quite a bit. I don't even think I'm halfway done. All right, we did go to the bins. The bins in Phoenix is awesome. It's crazy. It's psychotic. It's the craziest bins I've ever been to. I've only been to like 5 or 6 bins, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been to 7 bins. This was the craziest of them all, though. This bins. Like the hard goods section, you could probably get murdered in there. The clothing section is super just crazy. Very organized, very structured. And the vibes in there are very good, though. I won't say much more about it than that. I didn't find pretty much anything there, but I just had a good time. This was the best item I found there, and it's a women's Abercrombie jacket with the faux fur. Just look up Abercrombie fur lined jacket women's. These go for like $125. Like multiple sold comps for that. So super sick. This has a couple stains I'm gonna do something about. That was my best find there. I was tossing this one kid some like Y2K shirts, just some like 2000s, early 2000s like baseball, like 2001 MLB champ type things, and he threw me back a pair of Carhartt pants, which is cool. He said he'll just keep giving me the Carhartt pants if I give him the Y2K shirts, and I was like, yeah, good deal. And the people were nice there. All the people I talked to got recognized in there. There was, when we went in there, the first rotation, there's like this certain area where it seems like everyone goes to that's more advanced. So I kind of just followed them, like followed the pros. And it's like more unprocessed stuff. And then there's another area where it's like all shit that came from the thrift store. So I go over there, and there's this cool, kind of like an old head, like vintage guy. Probably around my age, honestly. He's not really, I am an old head, I guess. But he was probably the coolest guy in the bins, in my opinion. And then we're digging in the same thing. And I'm not really grabbing anything. I'm just kind of watching everybody. I'm just like pretending to look. And then I look up, and then he's got this pair of, they're either M65 pants or M51 pants. Oh, and I was like, come on, man. You pulled this right out of where I was digging. Because I wasn't finding nothing. I was just kind of daydreaming in there. Yeah, but then the guy, I told my girlfriend, oh, this one guy, look over there. See the guy with the white shirt? That guy found these pants. And he has all these vintage shirts. And I was like, oh. And then the guy comes up to me, and he's like, Yumbo? How cool is that? Yeah, he's a super nice guy. James. Shout out James. And the girlfriend found this. Just a women's pink Carhartt jacket. I'm pretty sure I sold this same one for like $45. Girlfriend pulled this out of the bins, which is crazy. She did way better than me in that unprocessed area. I did better at the stuff that was like tagged, like stuff that came from the Goodwill. Because I'm just a little more, I like just going kind of slow and thorough rather than like aggressively digging. Because I can just kind of do this and just daydream rather than with there's everyone around me. I'm kind of like looking all over, like just pretty much watching other people instead of looking at what's in my hands. Here's another one I got. I got this from the tagged part of the bins. And I just showed you on my last What Sold video. I sold 2 of these sweaters. One for like 50 and one for 75 of this brand Demeter. And this shit got to the bins. Nobody grabbed this. This is probably a $50 sweater at least. There's the logo that you're looking for on the sleeve. This was in the thrift. Nobody grabbed it. So, super happy about that. Real good condition on that one. Pretty much everything we got from the bins. Girlfriend or girlfriend's mom found. Oh, girlfriend's mom was there, and she came to the bins with us. Girlfriend's mom lives in Alabama, but she like just travels the world and goes different places. So we met up with her in Arizona. Just some super nice faded distressed 13 MWZs. These are just modern ones, but I'm gonna list them for like at least $35 because of the cool fading and distressing. They smell excellent. And it was funny because girlfriend's mom was in Arizona, and she went to the bins, and she called me from there, and I was like asking her about it. I was like, is there any like vintage kids there? And she's like, no. I'm like, there's no like explaining what vintage kids are, and she's like, no, I don't see any. And then we went, and it was literally the craziest bins I've ever been to. Like, so many vintage kids. I've never seen more Jinkos in my entire life than I did in Arizona. Not just at the bins, but just like in the suburbs of Arizona. Every kid's got Jinkos. From the bins, just a Gap Pearl Snap. You know, I love selling these. Denim. Girlfriend found that one as well. I think I might have found 2 items in the whole bins. Pair of nice long inseam 517s from the bins. What else we get? Oh, we also went to the flea market. Girlfriend got this for $7. It's just a cool jacket. I'm not sure the style on this one. If it was women's, wouldn't have grabbed it. But men's, I'll grab it all day. Just a nice heavy fleece jacket. Men's for $7. And they kind of split up for me because they get better prices than I do, because just ladies get better prices from the Amigos. I grabbed these ones. I think these were $10. These are just Marpat. Marpat sells pretty well. Kind of smells like the flea though. There's a certain smell if you leave clothing outside for like 2 days. That's what it smells like. Dude, I thought I came up for $5. You got the jungle jacket, right? I see it sitting on a table at the flea. I'm like, oh, I am a golden god. Because it was the first item I saw that was worth buying there. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just walked up to a Vietnam jungle jacket. And it even has like the white tag on there. And then I flip it open and it's got the modern green repro tag. So it's pretty much nothing, but I just grabbed it because I didn't know if I was going to see any more military stuff there. I think they have an Air Force base there, but Las Vegas has a lot more of the military stuff that I like. This is also from the flea. It's a vintage, kind of a chambray, like heavy cotton Patagonia shirt. The date thing's faded out. It's probably either late 90s or early 2000s. It's kind of cool. Not that cool though. This from the Benz, just a Wrangler Western. From the bins for girlfriend to wear, a Viore. What are these called? A bra, sports bra. A little Lululemon shirt for her. What do we get here? Another Western shirt from the bins. It's got some cool horsies on it. It's just Panhandle Slim. It's probably like a $20 thing. From the flea, there was one good booth that had like a lot of jeans for $10. So we just got some Ariat jeans, relaxed boot. Those should be good because they're boot. They smell good. That's awesome. Some BKE jeans. These are all going to be like 10 into 30 type of things. These ones are kind of nice though. They have a lot of thick stitching. And they're good condition. And then for the BKE jeans, it was weird. Like I was like, how much? Quanto for the jeans? He said $10 on all of them. And then when I went to go pay the guy, he was like, oh, he like showed a lady. Like they're about to like pull it away. Like say, no, these ones are more. But I was like, what the? She gave me the $10 price anyways because I kind of did like a pouty face. Some 511 jeans. These are just more like $30 jeans. The 511 Defender Flex jeans are pretty good though. You can always identify them by they've got pockets here, 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 there's like 8 pockets. And they're pretty much always a good sell-through rate. What else we got? Banger. For $5 or whatever. Pair of Polo Ralph Lauren. This is all still Arizona stuff. We were there 1.5 days thrifting. The military style ones. They're like, these are kind of like a jungle pant. They're like lightweight ripstop, but they've got some little details on the legs. Super awesome. They didn't know what brand this was, but I did because I sold this vest several times. As soon as I seen it, I knew it was Peter Millar. If you look in the pocket, one of these pockets will say Peter Millar. If you don't find a tag, you know, look inside, look in all the pockets. Usually on everything reversible, the tag is going to be in the pocket because you wouldn't want it on the back of the neck because then it would be on the outside of the shirt when you reverse it. I don't know, this is probably like a $40, $50 vest. Got some loudmouth shorts, probably a $30 thing. They were half off because they're blue tag. Need a sip. What do we got? What, a Bathing Ape shirt. I think this is an older one because it's single stitch. Like, kind of cool old fade. It's a size small though. It's probably nothing. Could even be fake. I have no idea. But I really don't care. I'm just going to list it as a Bathing Ape shirt. $30 or whatever. Well, I'll look up how much like a 90s one goes for. I think it's probably a 90s. I don't know. Maybe because, I don't know. Because other ones I've sold were not single stitch. So we'll have to look into that. But it's a Japanese brand. So maybe they... Isn't it Japanese? I think it's Japanese. Yeah. They try to make things look older usually. These are pretty good. Always look these up when you find them. It's called a tri-suit or triathlon suit. It's kind of like cycling bib shorts, but it's got, you know, more coverage on the chest and back, and then it's going to have less padding in the crotch. This brand is called Orca. This will probably go for like $40, $50. It was half off of $7. Oh, and that Bape shirt was from the bins. Just some Patagonia shorts. Yeah, these are kind of hit or miss with these, the baggies. The baggies used to be pretty good, but it's summer, so I'm trying to grab more shorts. This was just kind of desperation. I'm looking for the military stuff. I'm not finding it. It's not a bad price, though, for Savers. And my Savers points transferred over to Arizona, so I got 20% off. They're just OCP. Wait. Oh, I saw the knees were like a slightly different color. I was like, oh my god, wait. Are these like Cry? No, they're not Cry Precision. Are they? Okay, I got double spigged here. What's going on? No, these are Excel Manufacturing. The tags are under the pockets, though, which is weird. Like, why are the tags under the pockets? That's what Cry does on some of their stuff. But yeah, the knees are a different color, which is very strange. And the knees are stretchy. These are a different type of ACU pant that I haven't seen before. Okay, these are called the Improved Hot Weather Combat Uniform. I don't think I've ever found that. So if you can see, the knees are a stretchy material. They're kind of a different color. They're almost like a stretchy polyester. Interesting. I haven't found this, so I'm glad I grabbed those. Because usually I just find the regular Army Combat Uniform pants. Girlfriend's mom found this one in the thrift store. Go Girlfriend's mom. And then me and girlfriend flipped a coin for who gets it. Oh no, we did rock, paper, scissors. I won. So I got it. It is a Vuori jacket. Another one, same as the other one. This one's honestly feels kind of nicer though. 20% off of $13. We'll do that all day. Good job, girlfriend's mom. I think that was the only thing, or one of the only things she found, and it was kind of a banger. I don't know how much these ones go for, but I'll take any Vuori activewear. Got this little Carhartt vest. I had to look it up because I was like, some Carhartt modern stuff really isn't very good. But I couldn't find the exact style, so I looked up Carhartt soft shell vest. I think it might be Polar Tech too or something like that. I just looked up Carhartt soft shell vest, and the sell-through rate was insane. So I paid $13 for this. But I think it's gonna go for like $40, which is psycho. It's got a little stain on it, so I'm gonna wash it. Couldn't believe that. Here's some more Saver stuff. These are just Polo Jeans Co. Which pretty much, I think everything you find from Polo Jeans Co. is technically vintage now. Because it ended in like 2005 or something. Is it Polo Jeans Co. or is it Polo Sport? I think it's Polo Jeans Co. that ended in like 2005. So technically this is vintage. It's a super heavyweight thermal lined flannel. For it's going to be $8 on that. I'll grab that all day. That's a good item. I mean, I didn't look it up. It could be a terrible item, but it's an item I'm excited to find. Another one. Same price. Maybe $8 with the discount. Heavyweight thermal lined flannel. Super cool. What else we get? Girlfriend found this one in a women's section, but it's a men's item. This was one of her better finds of the trip. It's Faherty, which isn't the best brand anymore for men's stuff. But this specific jacket, the sell-through rate